Hello guys, what's up? It's Matthew from Sweaty Gamers bringing you another console command video tutorial. There's a lot of videos that have popped up on YouTube recently, such as, oh my god, I found a giant mud crab, and oh my god, I found a giant mammoth, and all this stuff. They're not real. There is a console command you can use to change the scale of certain characters, and pretty much every single NPC. For example, I could make a giant about that size, as big as that tower. So what I'm going to do is show you how to do it. It's pretty straightforward. Open up the console command, search for the NPC you want to change. So let's go for mud crab. Ah, isn't that lovely? Spawn one of those in, player.place at me, and then you type in the code. Okay, so I've got a mud crab, really angry mud crab. He's trying to kill me. So next thing you want to do is bring out your console command, click him, set scale, and then you can type in a number anywhere from 1. No, let me re-put this somewhere else. 1 to 1,000 will make it bigger. 1 is your default sort of size. So at the current moment, this crab is size 1. If you take it up to 1,000, it'll be giant. If you take it under 1, so between 1 and 0, it'll be smaller than usual. So let's do that first. 0.1. It's absolutely tiny. It's very cute. It's like a real life crab. Ah, look at it. Oh, my horse wants to kill it. Let's make it massive now. Set scale. Let's do 50 for now. So as you can see, that makes it pretty damn big. Crap. It's pretty scary. Okay. So as you can see, they don't really look very realistic when they're that big. They're hard to hit. Even Shadow Mirror can't hit him properly because it's so big. You can still hit it with arrows, but the hitbox is all a bit weird. So yeah, don't be surprised if it spazzes out a bit. So the max you can put it to is 1,000. I don't know if this will actually work because it might just mess up. Let's have a look. No, as you can, I think, is it 1,000? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's 50. Okay, it looks like 50 is the highest you can put it up to, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, or maybe it's even lower than that. I'm not still got targeted. Yeah. Okay, so as you can see, that's how you make giant NPCs. So obviously, the first thing I did when I learned this command was, I'll show you it now. Has to be done, really, doesn't it? With dragons, it does get a bit stroppy. It messes up a bit because they can't really fly properly. There he is, good old Alduin. Okay, let's click him. I'm going to go for 2. Okay, let's do 3. 4. 5. Okay, that's as big as I can put him. So as you'll see right now, he'll sort of mess up. See that? He may come back though. There he is. They can't fly anywhere near as well as they usually can. This is what I was sort of expecting when I played Skyrim. So if you really want like a really big scary dragon which sort of, you know, is huge, I recommend this console command to you. He flies all over the place, can't land because he's so big, bless him. So you know, it's just a bit of fun to look at. Another thing I'll mention is you can actually use this command on yourself to change your own size. I think there's a video called The Amazing Shrinking Doverkin or something on YouTube. The way you do this is you bring out the console command, go into third person view, click yourself, and do the same thing. So set scale. It works quite well when you're small because the camera sort of pans around you properly. If you go into first person, you can see I'm really, you know, tiny. I can't jump that far. This bush is like a tree to me. It also works the other way, obviously. So set scale 50. Like maybe I can take on the Alduin now. I'm this big, and you move really fast when you sprint. Now there is one thing I recommend you don't do. Earlier on, I was sat on my horse, Shadowmere, um, and I did the console command to, oops, did the console command to make him giant while I was still small. I then shrank him back down and got off the horse, and I was in mid-air, just falling, free falling, and then my horse died, which is quite annoying. So yeah, I don't recommend you do that. So anyway, I hope this has helped a few of you out, so you can actually do this for yourself. It's a pretty cool console command, I must admit. I did quite enjoy doing it. Don't forget to like it if it helped you out, subscribe for more. I'm not really sure what else I can sort of show you. I mean, there's a few bits and bobs which I can sort of think of, but you know, leave your comments below if you have any suggestions or you need help with anything, and I'll see if I can get over and do it for you. Thanks for watching.